All right, welcome, folks. Hope you can hear me okay. All right, let's get started here. So we're going to play Spider-Man 2, the good one, from 2004. So let's fire it up. Hey, Fractured. Thanks for stopping by. What's up, man? Let's see. I am Nightmare now, so I will call myself Nightmare. Also, in case you're wondering, this version of the game is pretty heavily modded, at least texture-wise, and I also set up 60 FPS hack so that it will actually play at 60 frames per second. Actually, fun fact, I made the current 60 FPS hack for this game, so yeah, that's something kind of cool. But yeah, you'll notice a lot of the visuals in the game are going to be different from how they looked back in 2004, and that's on purpose because I like HD. So we're going to play the game in HD, widescreen, 60 frames per second. So it feels a little more modern, but only in the good way, not the modern audience way. Yeah, Fractured, this is the GameCube version. We're playing through Dolphin Emulator. Yeah, I could probably walk you through some of the modding information down the line. Uh-oh. Game crashed. Okay, let me try relaunching here. Give me just a second. Yeah, these emulators are great, but they can be a little finicky. The Xbox buttons are another part of the texture mod. So you can the buttons themselves are also textures, so you can actually replace them. And the nice thing is, because each individual button you can just move it around in the texture palette, or I think actually they're their own individual textures per button. So depending on however you map your controller, you just have to swap the file names, and then you'll have the buttons matching your preferred controller mapping. Yeah, so let's try this again. Hopefully you don't get the visual artifacts and glitches. This should run a little better. I switched the graphics library from DirectX 12 to Vulkan. Yeah, I also love the intro theme for this game. It's pretty good. But when I was a kid, I could never find a version of this music that didn't have Toby's narration over it. But if you look on my YouTube channel...
This is my story. It's the usual thing. Boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy meets another girl. Well, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Don't think my life is all flowers and romance, though. I wish. More and more, my life is spent out here, fighting some of the worst the city has to offer. Sometimes it's just a mugger. Sometimes it's a bigger problem. This is the city I protect, New York City. It's my home, my playground, my responsibility. And this is Mary Jane. The girl next door, the girl I love. But love is a tricky thing when you live part of your life behind a mask. Fate handed me amazing powers, and I made a promise to use those powers to help people. It's an amazing companion to the movie. With great power comes great responsibility. No matter how much I might wish things were different, there's only one Spider-Man.
Alright, yeah, so what I was saying about the opening music, I love that opening theme, but it's on the console version of the game, it is embedded.
Well, sequel time already, huh?
Oh, now Bruce Campbell's
Welcome
talking.
back, I guess. I'm sure you missed me more than I missed you. Anyway, things have changed around here since last time, so they dragged me back at great expense to explain what's up. First things first. You're not much of a wall crawler if you can't, stick to walls, so here's what you do. You walk or run into a wall and hold the grab button. Voila, you stick to the wall. It works when you're swinging or jumping, too.
Yeah, so anyway, what I was saying with the opening theme, it's a great opening theme, and I always wanted to have a copy to listen to. But the console version actually embeds the console version actually embeds Tobey Maguire's
Moving
voice
right along, let's talk jumping.
Into the
Hold down
game
the
file.
jump button and you'll charge your jump.
So
this yellow bar shows
there
how
actually
strong
was
your
not
jump will be when you let go of the button.
Just music
You got
only
it?
version
Sure.
of it. So, but
You don't actually
if you
jump
look on my
until
channel
you've let
in my
go of the
YouTube
jump
history,
button. Okay? Now go jump in a lake.
if you look at
If you tap the jump button,
at some of my older
you'll just
videos on
do
my
a little
YouTube channel,
hop.
you'll actually
a little,
yeah, it totally
little
is.
hop. That's because you didn't charge your jump. Am I going too fast for you?
Okay. So yeah, if
Let's
you look,
get this show on the road.
man, Bruce
See
just
that little
keeps
doohickey?
interrupting.
That's your destination marker, and it tells you how to get where you need to go. Clever, huh? When it's in the middle of the screen, you know you're heading towards your goal. Easy, right? All right, stop there for a second and look at your map. See it there? That
This
red
tutorial
thing
is
in the
going
center
way
is you,
faster than I
and
remember.
the blue dot is your destination marker. The line that connects each dot to the map represents how high off the ground that particular thing is. Oh, that makes sense, right? Yeah, sure it does.
All right, so yeah, with the music, Toby's voice was embedded into the music in the game. So even if you rip the file from the game, the audio has Toby's voice on it. But if you look on my YouTube channel, in my some of my older videos, I think they're on Rumble too. There is an upload that is just the opening theme to this game. And the way I got that was actually not from this version of the game, but it's from the PlayStation Portable version of the game, which uses the same music, but it is just the main menu theme there, and so there's no narration. And so that's how I got it onto the YouTube channel and found a clean version. Yeah, so yeah, Fractured, it is kind of an annoying thing to do to the music, but especially in older games, that was pretty standard.
Once you get to that blue destination marker, I'll let you loose on the city. Or I'll give you a lollipop. I haven't decided yet.
So, but yeah, oh great, Bruce made me lose my train of thought. But yeah, so the old, what would happen is in older games, they would have to do stuff like that just to save space because everything had to be so compressed. These days, a game can be like 100 gigs and nobody will bat an eye. But, you know, back then they had to fit everything onto like 700 megabytes, whatever the disk size was.
You can jump the gap between these two towers by charging your jump. Charge jumping is easy and fun. You should be doing it all the time. Seriously. No.
Oh, yeah, you're referring to Bruce Campbell and, are you talking about his cameos, or was he in one of the Tom Holland movies?
Everything's broken into chapters, and every chapter opens with one of these nifty little slow-mo things. Those words zipping by under the chapter title are the items on your to-do list, so get busy. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do is jump off the building. I mean it, just jump. Hey, I wouldn't tell you to do something dangerous and life-threatening, would I? Come on. You always do what people tell you. You know, there's a word for that. Loser. So what now, wise guy? Just a little friendly advice, before you die, that is. You're gonna want to shoot a web line to save yourself. Push the control stick in the direction you want to go, then press the swing button. Oh, by the way, it'll only work if there's something swingable in range. Okie dokie. Ouch! I would work on that landing. Remember, it isn't falling that hurts you, it's the sudden stop at the end.
Yeah, a lot of older games did that. Yeah, one Quake 2. I haven't played any of the Quake games, but yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I remember in Spider-Man 3's game, when I was making the extended cut, so I added a final swing sequence to my extended cut of Spider-Man 3, and added Tobey Maguire's narration.
Just a little friendly advice, before you die, that is. You're gonna want to shoot a web line to save yourself. Push the control stick in the direction you want to go, then press the swing button. Oh, by the way, it'll only work if there's something swingable in range.
Switch the camera. There we go. Yeah, so in Spider-Man 3, they also embed the final narration that Tobey Maguire does into the music at the end of that game, and I wanted to use that narration for my extended cut of the movie.
Anytime now, that pavement's not getting any softer.
So,
hit this
yeah,
swing
it was a bit
button,
of a
will
pain
ya?
to extract the vocals and put them in. Yeah. Also, I love my favorite Bruce Campbell narration is when
You're
he
obviously having some trouble.
insults
You gotta have a point
when you
to
mess something
attach
up.
your webbing, right? Make sure you're jumping near enough to a building that you'll have something to swing from, okay? Otherwise, we can't help you, pal. Watching you splatter on the ground is only fun once or twice. Maybe 3 times. Okay, it's always fun for me. Just a little friendly advice, before you die, that is. You're gonna want to shoot a web line to save yourself. Push the control stick in the direction you want to go, then press the swing button. Oh, by the way, it'll only work if there's something
I thought Bruce
swingable
Campbell
in range.
was in
You're obviously having some
one
trouble.
of the Marvel movies. I
You gotta have a point
didn't
to
realize it
attach
was
your
Doctor
webbing,
Strange,
right?
not the
Make sure
Spider-Man
you're
one.
jumping near enough to a
But I guess that makes
building
sense
that you'll have
because
something to swing
Raimi
from,
directed
okay?
the
Otherwise,
Doctor Strange movie,
we can't help you, pal.
which
Watching you
is
splatter
weird.
on
He
the
should have
ground
been
is
the
only
one
fun
directing
once
No
or
Way Home.
twice.
I think that would
Maybe
have made
3
No Way Home a
times.
much better movie.
Okay, it's always fun for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I also love the in the first game, if you play the tutorial, I love how he's at one point he's just eating a sandwich. It's hilarious. And actually, one of those hint markers, like that one we accessed earlier, one of the hint markers in this game actually references the sandwich bit, which is pretty funny. Let's see.
Just a little friendly advice before you die, that is. You're going to want to shoot a web line to save yourself. Push the control stick in the direction you want to go, then press the swing button. Oh, by the way, it'll only work if you're obviously having some trouble. You got to have a point to attach your webbing, right? Make sure you're jumping near enough to a building that you'll have something to swing from, okay? Otherwise, we can't help you, pal. Watching you splatter on the ground is only fun once or
Okay,
twice.
he's just repeating the lines now.
Maybe 3 times. Huh. I guess you're smarter than you look. Good for you. So, let me tell you a little about swinging. Every time you press the swing button, you'll shoot a new web line. There's all kinds of fancy stuff you can do, but
I think there's a Spidey
let's take
store
baby
nearby.
steps, shall we?
There it is.
Now that you're out and about, why don't you swing around for a while? You know, do your thing. I'll check up on you later. You're fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What do you mean you tried extending out those sequences in one? I'm curious by that. I'm curious what you mean by that.
You know, there's over 200 hint markers scattered around the city. And if you actually manage to hit them all, I'll be impressed, because that means you need a lot of help.
Yeah, I myself have a ton of nostalgia for all 3 games. Like, I was obsessed with the first game when I got it. I was playing it all the time, and then I read about this one in one of the gaming magazines before it even came out. It was before even the movie came out, and I found out it was going to be open world, and you could run around on the ground.
Back. For the next lesson,
So
let's
excited.
talk about... Hey,
And then I played the heck
what's
out of
going
this.
on down there? Stop, thief! Well, that's convenient. The arcade just got held up and the robbers are driving away. What are you gonna do about it? Looks like playtime is over. Put all the stuff you've learned together and get into action. Swing after the car. Use the desk. Looks like the robbers are escaping on foot. Go teach them about justice. You know, by beating the snot out of them. I mean, this isn't a civics class. What do you expect?
Oh, man. Yo, the web slinger just showed up.
Want to see something cool? Sprint after that last robber by holding the sprint button while you run, then hold attack when you get up to the thug. That move is called a sprint uppercut. Nice going. Now get back to the arcade owner. You know, you should check out some of the games he's got too.
Yeah, the Play as Green Goblin bit was a lot of fun. I mentioned this on Nerdy Neo's stream the other day, but I believe the story goes that the Play as Harry Osborn mode with the Green Goblin, I believe the story goes that originally Josh Keaton, who voices Harry in that game, he was going to
Everyone looks
voice
at the controller
Spider-Man
and
initially.
whines. There's only one attack button. Will you give me a break? Just because there's only one button called attack doesn't mean it's the only one you can use. It's called a manual. Try to show a little initiative at least.
So originally, Josh Keaton was going to be voicing Spider-Man, and what happened is that Toby later on agreed to do the voice, reprise his role from the movie. So when the developers had all these Josh Keaton lines lying around, they decided, well, hey, let's not let these go to waste. Let's add this whole new Green Goblin secret mode. And so they just made this entire game mode. Probably had Keaton come back, record a few extra lines. And so that's why it doesn't have any actual cutscenes to it. It just has the dialogue. But yeah, flying around as the Green Goblin was a ton of fun. And you actually can play as the Green Goblin in 3 as well, as I remember. I think that was an exclusive DLC for PlayStation 3. But there's a way to do it on PC.
Check this out. If you're swinging and you press and hold the swing button instead of letting go, you'll hold onto 2 web lines. The one you were swinging on before and the new one you just shot out. Why would you want to do that? Well, there's something for you to think about, huh?
Yeah, Treyarch used to be such a great developer, and then they stopped making... Well, Activision had them stop making Spider-Man games, and now they just do Call of Duty.
Thanks, Spider-Man. Listen, if you ever want to play some games, come on by. It's on the house.
Bring up your zoom map for a second, would you? Great. This map is real useful. You can see destination markers and all kinds of other useful locations on it. Check it out when you get lost. But you'll never get lost, I know you. What's next? Let me check my list here. Go buy a swing speed upgrade at the store. Which you've already done because you're a go-getter. All right, we'll just move right along.
Yeah, there's a hack you can do on the PC version. I think there's a modded save file you can use.
City's been quiet lately.
If you want to
Maybe
play
my
as,
luck's finally
Harry Osborn
changing.
3 on PC. Maybe we'll stream 3 at some point. So one of the things that makes the 60 FPS mod that I mentioned earlier, that I put together, one of the things that makes it so special is that the original 60 FPS code would speed up cutscenes to double speed. So the one that I put together actually prevents that. It effectively disables the code during
Isn't
these
it beautiful,
pre-rendered
Rosie?
cutscenes.
This will be
So
my
that way
gift to
everything
the
runs
world.
at normal speed.
Unlimited energy. The power of a sun harnessed for the good of all mankind.
I also always love that they got
Don't forget the good of Otto.
movie's main cast to
Eat
voice
something.
the characters in these games.
The world will still be here in half an hour.
Like Toby's always in them. Gotcha. Turn the game down just a little bit here.
Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh, so what I was saying earlier about the
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class.
no,
I
Toby's
got so
interrupting
caught
me.
up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. It's gonna kill me.
So what I was saying earlier about the 60 FPS code is that the original code actually made those pre-rendered cutscenes run at double speed. So what I did is I effectively modified that code so that it
Here's a
runs.
little advice. Jump off your web line while you're swinging.
Yes, thank you,
Your
Bruce.
momentum will carry you forward. Then, after you catch a little error, shoot out another
Um,
web line and keep going. Lather, rinse, repeat.
I remade the old code so that it effectively disables the code during those pre-rendered cutscenes so that they run at the normal speed. How do I save like he said to? Yeah. Oh, Fractured, I see you popped over to Rumble. Yeah, I think Rumble has the best stream quality right now. Everything else is at 720, but Rumble's at 1080.
Can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
Right on cue. I was almost there, too. Sorry, Dr. Connors.
Let's help the lady with the briefcase.
Don't let them get the case.
Give us the case and you won't get hurt. I got her. Let's clear out of here. Spider. We're gonna need more men. Spider-Man. I should have known this was going too easy.
Coming at ya!
Spider-Man. Spider-Man's here already. I should have known this was going too easy. Get rid of him and get that case.
Didn't your mom tell you not to hit girls?
Yeah, I'm using Rumble Studio. I think it has the watermark. I don't know if the premium version would improve the quality on the other platforms.
Boy, you just aren't landing a punch on this guy. He keeps blocking. You better try a different tactic, or I'm gonna fall asleep.
But yeah, if you want the best, at least for now, if you want the best quality, Rumble's probably the place to go. I don't know if streaming manually to each platform would be better, but okay. Yeah, I don't know if streaming to each platform manually would be better, but yeah, that might be a heavier toll on my CPU. Yeah, we never do find out what's in this briefcase or why they were attacking her.
Thank you so much for saving me. The briefcase, you got it back. Thank goodness.
Why did they want this so badly?
I'm sorry. I can't really talk about it.
All right. Well, at least try to be more careful from now on.
Don't worry.
Maybe I can still make it before class ends.
Some of those details you miss when you played the game originally at like those low res on the original consoles. Spider-Man's mouth actually moves in the game when he's talking. You might have just noticed that when he was talking earlier. I never knew that when I was a kid.
Dr. Connors.
Peter.
I'm sorry for missing class. I was on my way, but...
Peter, I don't want to hear excuses. You have a keen scientific mind, but
So
your
in
grades are slipping.
Dr.
You
Connors'
miss class
case,
half the time, and
this
when
is
you
not
do show
the
up,
actor from
you're
the
asleep
movie.
in your seat.
Yes, Dr. Connors. I understand.
Thanks,
Have
Fractured.
You started your
That
paper on Dr. Octavius yet?
that's one of
He's a
the
good friend
texture
of mine,
mods.
so
I
you'd
think
better know
I
what you're talking about.
didn't make the texture mod for
well,
the
I've
suit,
been
but I think I
thinking about
edited
it.
the mod
Thinking
that I
isn't your
downloaded
problem.
to make it brighter.
But that paper isn't going to write itself, Peter. And if you don't get your act together, you are in serious danger of failing this class.
Yeah,
know,
I always
Dr.
thought
Connors.
the
I'll pull
Spider-Man
things
suit should be
together.
really like
I
nice
promise.
and bright.
I hope so. I'll see you in class.
One of the texture mods I'm most proud of is the Spider-Man compass. So if you look on the bottom right,
I think this might be a good time for you to check your to-do list. It'll show you what you still need to do in the current chapter.
so if you look at the compass on the bottom right here, originally it's just a circle in the original game, but as it turns out, if you modify the texture for the compass, you can actually make it whatever shape you want. So I made it the shape of the Spider-Man, the old, the classic Spider-Man back logo. Same thing with the HUD. So the health and hero meter on the upper left, that picture Spider-Man. Originally, that's just like a little spider logo. So I replaced that with a cool picture of Spider-Man. Yeah, the fonts and everything are different too. I updated those to be, really nice and clean. Yeah, I gotta go to the pizza parlor.
The white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza parlor. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
Yeah, most of the textures you see in the environment and characters and things like that, those are textures I downloaded. But so stuff like pretty much anything UI related, I think, is me. So there we go. Let me get to the Spidey store here. Okay, so the entrance is on the other side. Jeez. Oh yeah, the clouds. I made these nice custom cloud textures. Alright, let's see if we can get in here. Pick up some more stuff. The web zip is so essential to getting around. Yeah, it's like that blue
Let me tell you about these upstanding
on the HUD. This is
citizens
originally
with their
green,
question
but I
marks
made it
over their
blue because I
heads.
thought blue looked
Now,
cooler.
these guys have problems, like you. Could be they saw a crime. Could be something else. Now, you don't have to talk to them, but remember, once you get involved, you should take care of the problem. Don't be running away. You know the whole great power, great responsibility thing?
Problems?
Webhead!
Hey, I think the police are chasing someone. A car just came through here way too fast.
If that chase keeps up, someone could get hurt. I'd better help stop those crooks.
It's gonna crash
You guys are in trouble now.
Remember when I was a kid, I would always do that. Jump on the front of the car, and then as soon as they shoot, jump onto the middle. Because that I was trying to act out what he does in the first movie when he's going after the Uncle Ben's killer. So I was always just trying to reenact that. Actually, let me turn the music down a little bit here. Yeah, the music's always super loud in this game.
Still late. Promised Harry and MJ that I would meet them this evening.
This is Octavius's lab. Just swinging through the city is so relaxing sometimes. You know, I remember back in like college, sometimes I would just fire up Spider-Man 3 on my PC and just swing around the city randomly when I was bored. It's just so nice.
Peter, you made it. Happy birthday.
Hey, buddy. MJ and I had a bet going on whether you would actually show up.
So this is
Thanks,
Josh
Harry.
Keaton again, voicing Harry.
Hey, MJ.
Franco
I'm
didn't
almost afraid to ask,
voice
but
Harry
who won the bet?
until the third game.
I did, of course. Okay, Harry, pay up.
Meanwhile,
All
Mary
right,
Jane
all
is
right.
Kirsten Dunst,
Are you
but
sleeping
this is
all
the
right,
only
Pete?
game where it's
You look
Kirsten
beat.
Dunst.
Just some late nights.
Still palling around with that murdering bug?
Harry, I know you think Spider-Man killed your dad.
He did kill my dad. Someday I'll get him for it, too. You tell him that next time you see him.
Yeah, well... Hey, congratulations on those billboards, MJ.
Oh, thanks. It's so unexpected. Everything's happening at once. The billboards, the play, which you have to come see, by the way. I'll get you a ticket for your birthday. Can you swing by later and pick it up?
Huh? Oh, swing by, yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I promise I'll go. So, what's up at Oscorp lately?
I'm heading up special projects now. We've been providing funding and tritium for one of your heroes, Dr. Octavius. You want to meet him?
Do I? That would be great, Harry.
I'll set everything up then. Hey, come on, let's eat.
Remember when I was a kid, I didn't realize tritium is an actual chemical substance.
Man, that cake was good.
So tritium is, I
stuff.
believe, a
I'd better burn off some calories or I
helium
won't fit in my
atom with
costume anymore.
3 neutrons. That's why it's called tritium. The tri. Hey, Melee Games. I assume James, that's you. What is up, man? Good to see you.
I can't even remember the last time I saw Harry or Mary Jane.
Yeah, Fractured. That is totally how I would react to. Peter almost wet himself after she said the swing by line. Yeah, I totally would do the same thing if I were Spider-Man, because it's like, oh wait, you know who I am? Oh wait, no, you're just,
MJ's been
you're just
busy
making
with
fun.
acting. Harry's got Oscorp. Well, who am I kidding? I haven't seen them because I can't make time.
But yes, James, I agree. Mary Jane is the worst part of the entire series. Also, Kirsten
Harry and
Dunst
MJ have
is
really
not a very
tried
good
to
voice
be good
actor, at least in
friends.
this game.
And I keep brushing them off. Hey there.
Spidey, you have to help me. Oh no, they're here. Ah!
All right,
not to run into my fist with your face. Was this trap for me or you? So much for you.
The worst thing about replaying this game is there's no New Game Plus, and then when you, oh, I think a kid lost his balloon. There's no New Game Plus, so then when you try and replay it and you try doing the moves that you haven't unlocked yet. There we go.
It's Spider-Man!
Try to hang on to it.
What do we say?
Wow, my balloon is back!
Yeah, the worst thing is when you try and use the combos that you haven't unlocked yet, but you know the move, like you know the button combo for the moves. It's very annoying when it doesn't
nice
work.
perks that come with having spider reflexes on. You get more warning about enemy attacks, you move faster than the guys you're fighting, and you get more powerful attacks to boot. Don't forget to use it, especially against supervillains. Some of those guys are pretty tough, and spider reflexes could be the edge you need. Got it?
What's funny is I almost never use the spider reflexes.
I wish
Like, you know,
I
you
could
just
tell Harry.
that.
Spider reflexes. Nice.
How could I?
In this mode, you're faster than the bad guys. You'll see attacks coming from a mile away. You can even do different, more damaging moves.
Harry's dad was the Green Goblin. How could I tell him that?
Well, if you listen to Ted Raimi, he was the Green Meanie.
Yo.
There was a chase that just sped right past here. Someone almost got hit.
Vance, huh?
I'm sure the police can catch those guys, but someone
Got
could get
chat.
hurt in the
Remember to say
meantime.
your please and thank
Let me
yous.
see if I can help. Maybe.
He's gonna crash us.
That is an interesting idea, Fractured. I actually had not heard that. The original plan was to make Goblin the villain for the trilogy. I know that in Iron Man, the original plan was to make Ironmonger Stain the original villain. Or not the original, but the like trilogy villain. Wait, James, what do you mean by the next game that Twitter guy is dropping is the PC Spider-Man game? What do you mean by that, James? I need to know. What Twitter guy?
Talk to me.
Kid.
Look out! That person is going to fall!
I'm slipping.
On my way.
Oh, I don't think I can make it.
I've got you. Don't worry.
Daughter.
Oh, I'd never let anyone splat.
Dude. What do you... But... For Ultimate Alliance, but what do you mean, like, what does he do with the games? Like, is he like...
My purse! Spider-Man!
Oh, he follows...
There you go.
He patches up and drops
believe
Abandonware
you
games for
helped
free. That would be awesome, because if I could get the PC version of the game running again, it would be much better to stream, because basically my options are going to be the PC version or the GameCube version, and the GameCube version has much muddier textures, whereas the PC version is actually... The graphics are really solid on that on the PC version. The problem is, I can't really launch it most of the time. I remember years ago I actually made some patched FMV cutscenes from that game, so you could play it in widescreen and then the cutscenes would be all stretched out.
Hey.
Yes, many such cases, James. Many such cases.
What's the matter?
That's like
An armored car down the street is being robbed.
I think like half the best programmers these days,
I could
half the
just
best developers these days are like
reach
transgender
my
or
utility
something.
belt.
Oh, give me a break.
No problem. Go call the cops.
I don't know. Maybe. What do you think? Should I get some programming socks?
Whoa, the Spider-Man!
Spider-Man, just in time. Go after him. We'll be fine. Don't worry about us.
Start her up. We're out of here.
These curtains go all right.
Time to put a stop to this joyride.
No! Hey, go! Run! Oh, man.
Just posting about Kirsch being a. Oh, really? I like Kirsha. I would do that kind of commentary if I still spent as much time modding games as I used to. But
Get a job.
Be good now. You only knew.
Thanks, Spidey. Spidey-Man.
who knows? Maybe once I have a better grasp on what I'm doing, I'll try and do the VTuber thing like Kirsha does and talk about stuff outside of just playing games. F your balloon, but I always like helping little kids in their balloons. It's one of the nice things you can do.
Spider-Man! Some thugs are shooting at the police!
Come out with your hands up.
Come and get us, cop!
Okay, get clear. I'll make sure no one gets hurt.
Watch out! Yo-yo, check it! Spider-Man!
Yeah, fun fact, you actually can get shot by the cops.
Oh, man.
Hey, Paul. How's it going? Alright, so I think... Yeah, we just gotta go to the pizza parlor. Fun fact, you actually don't...
City is a direct line to me for a special piece of information, advice, or I don't know, what have you. Oh, and you'll get some hero points too, in case you're into winning.
Yeah, so fun fact, when it tells you to go to the pizza parlor here, you don't actually have to do anything. You just go there and then you go away. And that's all you need to do to meet the objective. Watch.
This is a good time to talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right? Oh, you don't? Well, then you...
They think I'm Miles.
Naturally, you're going to want to earn lots of them. You got plenty of options to do it. Stopping crimes, helping citizens in distress, doing challenges, collecting items, and delivering pizza. There's some other ways too, so try different things and see what you like. But you can only be a good guy.
Oh no. At my birthday dinner, I promised MJ I would meet her this evening. I gotta hurry.
Yeah, we'll do some... Yeah, that is me on Discord, pizza time. Yeah, maybe we'll do some pizza deliveries a little later. Yeah, so if you missed it, by the way, this is a heavily modded version of the game. I found some really great texture mods, made a bunch of texture mods of my own. Hacked the game to run at 60 frames per second, widescreen, all that good stuff. So here comes more Mary Jane's bad acting.
Sorry, I'm running a little late, MJ.
I've gotten used to it.
It was great seeing you and Harry again the other night.
Yeah.
Hey, if you flip the pizzas, Mr.
Anyway,
Aziz will flip out.
I brought you the ticket for my play. Peter, I think you should know. I'm seeing someone now. A guy.
Oh. Really? Huh. Really?
Is that all you have to say?
Oh my gosh. I have to go.
Of course you do.
I'm really sorry, MJ. I
I
really
love
want to talk more. I'll call you.
I love the running animation. It just makes me laugh every time because it looks so goofy.
I can't believe I ran off like that. I must be out of my mind.
Give me one sec here. I just want to write down the thing that James mentioned because I want to find it because I really want to be able to play Spider-Man 1 again natively on PC. The real question right there. Melee Games. What is Melee Games wondering? Didn't show me. And she mocks you. Yeah, for whatever reason, Rumble isn't showing every single chat. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, Fractured, what are you wondering? What was he asking about?
Between swinging, zipping, wall sprinting, and pole swinging, you should be able to stay off the ground and travel stylishly all over the city. No excuses.
I think you guys are gonna like my updated Black Cat design, by the way. I did the it's not Rumble, it's YouTube, James. At least on my end, I didn't see you say dump truck. But yeah, when you see Black Cat here, I think you guys are gonna like my custom Black Cat design that's based on her original concept for the game.
Iron Man's here? What happened to the gods we posted?
Sorry, gentlemen. The gathering well. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Spider-Man would butt in.
Yeah, so I have no idea what half the references he makes are.
Iron Man's here?
Hey guys, are you here for the 2-for-1 on European Masters too?
All the famous paintings, apparently.
This may not be art, but I like it. Who?
That could be Fractured.
You got nice moves for a dork in tights.
Her voice actor is also way better than Kirsten Dunst.
Please.
Wait!
Yeah, so the design I used when designing her costume, basically it's, this is originally roughly what she was supposed to look like in the concept art for the game, but they toned down the sex appeal, so to speak.
So, skin-tight leather. Doesn't that kind of chafe?
You'll never find out, that's for sure.
James. That is not a reference I was expecting, James. But don't worry, none of those people are ever going to go to jail. Well, yeah, that is the point, Fractured, but you have to remember that this game is rated T for teen, and it was for kids, you know, or at least
Shouldn't you be helping some old lady across the street or
kids
something?
were supposed to be able to play it,
Nah,
and so
I already got that
you know,
merit badge.
they didn't want parents screaming at them, so I kind of understand. I mean, she still looked good, just not like the costume just wasn't as revealing as they originally planned for it to be. Oh, you just might, James. You got to be careful, especially in Canada.
So, skin-tight leather. Doesn't that kind of chafe?
You'll never find out, that's for sure.
Seriously, she is so much better than Kirsten Dunst's voice acting.
You always chase girls who brush you off?
No, only the naughty ones. I have standards, after all.
Standard is the word. And here I was expecting amazing.
Hey!
She said it. She said the name of the
Got away
comic.
with the ladies, Spidey. Mr. Smooth. Who was with that girl? Who was she?
You know, this chapter opening reminds me of something. The Spidey store gets new items every time a new chapter starts. Aha! Next time you have a chance, visit the store and check out what they've got.
See, Daily Bugle assignment.
Look,
That girl was pretty incredible. Too bad she's probably a crook.
I've never actually seen Interview with a Vampire. Is it? I mean, is it worth watching, or is it? Because I mean, it sounds, just the name alone sounds kind of gay, if I'm being honest. Well, yeah, but James, considering your Steam library, that doesn't really fill me with a lot of confidence on not being gay. Alright. That jump a little bit.
How's it going?
It's all about
Anything I
this
can help with?
Chinese woman.
Ah! They said they would hurt me if I didn't call you. Please don't hate me.
I love how these old games always reuse like the same character model 20 times in a scene.
Please don't throw me in the fire patch. Good hustle, but you lose points for stupidity.
Your heroine days are over.
Find a safer line of work. You're going to hurt someone.
Remake. So is Kirsten Dunst, James, in the original version of that movie or in the remake of the movie? Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Waste the hero first. Once he's done, all bets are off.
The most fun upgrade is the one that lets you hang the enemies from the lampposts. I wish that were just a move and not an upgrade, because, I mean, it's literally just something that looks cool. It's not even a move. But I do love that you can swing from these.
Spider-Man, over here, quick!
You rang?
It was terrible. I just saw someone being carjacked. Help!
I love the animation here, by the way. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna get out of my car, wait a second, and then I'm gonna run away.
Where'd you learn to
Okay.
drive?
All right, that explains James. Yeah, I'm not a big vampire guy outside of like Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, which I really like, and Batman vs. Dracula because I did a whole video on it.
Take a nap, Zap.
Let's see what the Daily Bugle assignment is. Oh, I think this is just the assignment where Robbie has you take some photos of the, I want to say Empire State Building? Yeah, that makes sense. You can't have two best friends in Hollywood who are guys anymore. They have to be gay. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that Tom Holland is not gay in the new Spider-Man movies. I mean, in the literal sense, anyway.
No one's around. I better change while I have a chance.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, there were, you know, a lot of games had those fake unlockable things. Or you'd find a bunch of fake posts online saying, "Oh, you can unlock stuff in the game," and one of those fake unlocks was you could go into the Daily Bugle and change costumes for Spider-Man with these doors that were unlocked, or these doors that are locked, and somehow at some point they would unlock and let you change costumes. And it was believable because they make that, you know, lock noise whenever you walk by them, and there's literally no way to unlock them in the game, which is really weird because most doors in this game don't do that. There's Betty Brant. I do not think this is Elizabeth Banks.
Hi, Pete. Pictures for the boss?
Actually, I'm hoping he might have an assignment for me.
Well,
And
he's in a
J.K.
pretty
Simmons
good
is
mood today.
not Jameson in this
Maybe
game.
you'll get lucky. Go ahead in.
J.K. Simmons only voices Jameson in the third game.
Finally, someone who hasn't been bamboozled by that media-grabbing glory seeker, Spider-Man. This Quentin Beck's a special effects guy from Hollywood. Says he's got Spider-Man all figured out.
Sounds like a media-grabbing glory seeker to me.
Oh, Parker. I don't pay you for your opinion, Parker. I pay you for photos.
Well,
Let me guess. You don't have any pictures, do you? You're fired. Come back when you get me shots of that red and blue wacko.
I think that's the third time JJ's fired me this week.
Peter, everything going okay?
Hey, Robbie.
Jonah beating you up again? Don't mind him. Listen, I have a job you could do for me. We need a picture for a story.
Robbie's
I want
the best.
A high shot of the whole city. Here, if you have a map handy, I'll mark where I'd like you to take the picture. Can you get it for me?
Sure thing, Robbie. I'll be back before you know it. Thanks.
Can you imagine, James? I think they actually could do it with Tom Holland. Just have Tom Holland romance the bald Jameson in the new movies.
What's up with this Beck guy? How can he possibly claim I'm a fake?
Bobby jump scare.
I have enough trouble without someone trying to convince thugs that I don't have powers.
This is the last one. Let's grab that token here. Back to the bugle we go. Yeah, so if you notice a bunch of weird stuff in between the loading scenes, it's supposed to be black, but because I was trying to hide the black bars during cutscenes to make it look decent in widescreen.
Oh, this is great, Peter. I knew I could count on
you can see what's going on.
Take these photos to Jonah, and if you're ever having any trouble getting work from him, you come talk to me. You never know what I might have for you.
Thanks, Robbie. I will.
Yeah, if you play all 3 games, you can really notice Tobey Maguire's voice acting getting better as they go on.
Hi, Pete. How are you doing today?
He's really
Hi,
good
Betty.
in 3.
I'm okay. Is Mr. Jameson around?
Sure. Go on in.
What do you want, Parker?
Robbie said...
Give me those. What is this garbage? Why are you bringing me shots of the city and not shots of Spider-Man? This is the sorriest excuse for... Oh, wait a second. Robbie wanted these, didn't he? Yeah, they're fine. Now get out of my office.
Now get out of my office. There's a part where you can actually go in and just talk to him, like his office will open up. And if you just keep randomly talking to him, it'll just say the funniest lines. Wait.
Pete, you know I can't just stop and chat. If you want to socialize, ask me out sometime.
Peter Parker's always so smooth with the ladies. Seriously, like, she straight up said, ask me out sometime.
Explosion. Better check it out.
Yeah, he does have some rough voice acting in the game, Fractured, but the thing is,
Rhino, get that equipment back to base, understood?
Toby's awkwardness kind of
Spider-Man,
fits
huh?
Peter Parker really well.
I've been dying to see what you can do. Let's go. Just try to break through my armor. I'm
Rhino.
gonna break your bones and make you cry for your mama.
Rhino, I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're strong but dumb. Got where you are by using your head, I see.
Now you're in for it.
I'm starting to see why rhinos are endangered.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh yeah, I also customized the spider sense to look more like the way it classically does in the way it does in the comics. Bender. You know what? It might be John DiMaggio.
Look out!
Ah, I was bad at that one.
Don't make me laugh.
Watch out!
Yeah, I would not be surprised if Rhino really was voiced by John DiMaggio here.
You're so small.
Yeah, Rhino's actually a really easy boss here.
The boss is gonna kill me.
Nice, Fractured. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. That is awesome.
Sorry to leave you hanging, Rhino, but I don't want to be accused of poaching. I think the police should be able to handle you at this point. Have fun.
Jeez, you're pretty tough for such a scrawny little guy.
Yeah, you can just keep beating him up if you want to.
No fair! Hey! I'm getting dizzy. Let me go!
Is that a horn on your head, or are you just glad to see me?
I love that line.
I'm getting dizzy.
Right, let's keep going here. Let's see what's up next. Ooh, this is when we meet Dr. Octopus. Or Octavius. Seriously, I played this game so many times, I think I remember just about everything that happens. Alright, 2,000 points, and Octavius is part of it. Actually...
What's up?
Yeah, he's such a great punching bag
Spidey,
fracture.
that man got hurt. Can you get him to the hospital?
Oh, the pain. Make it stop. Oh, make it stop. Oh.
I'd better get moving. There's no time to lose. No. I know swinging isn't super relaxing, but, try to relax.
In case you're wondering why I have the timers disabled, it's not really to cheat, but it's because since I'm running the game at 60 frames per second, that makes the timers run at double speed, which makes a lot of parts of the game impossible to complete. If I could make the timers run at half speed, I would do that instead.
Safe.
Thanks, Spidey. We better get this patient to OR, stat!
Rolling injured people around like that cannot be good for them.
Hey, I'm walking here.
You should definitely take advantage of the fact that you can jump off a wall as you slide along it. It's a great way to keep your momentum going between swings.
I remember one of these hint markers will say if you hit all of the hint markers will say something different. And then if you actually do it, they all literally just turn into Bruce Campbell saying literally the words something different. And I'm like, that, because I actually did it as a kid. And I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. So you guys want to deliver some pizzas? Let's do some pizzas. Pizza time. Also, I like how they made Mr. Aziz fat in the game for some reason.
Hey, Parker, I have pizzas waiting to be delivered to customers because you weren't here. Hurry and deliver these, and don't mess things up.
I won't let you down, Mr. Aziz. That looks like a good place to make my first delivery.
Let's flip the pizzas.
Hard to resist doing aerial acrobatics, but the pizza won't survive if I'm not careful. Hard to resist doing aerial acrobatics, but the pizza won't survive if I'm not careful. Hard to resist doing aerial acrobatics, but the pizza won't survive if I'm not careful. Ugh, this is really bad. Those pizzas must be liquefied by now. Oh boy, I have a bad feeling about the condition of these pizzas.
They really did, Fractured. He didn't say the line. He didn't say, if I flip the pizzas, Mr. Aziz will flip out.
That was my last delivery. I'd better hurry back.
What did you do to this pizza?
All the world is my dressing.
He's gonna be hopping mad.
Pizzas only get tossed before baking, not after. What are you doing to my pizzas?
If you give me another chance, I promise next time will be better.
Oh, poor Peter. Let's do it right.
This should be a safe spot to change.
I got a bunch of pizzas to deliver, and you're late. Always, you are late. Well, now you have to hurry. Get going.
Don't worry, Mr. Aziz. These pizzas are in good hands.
Alright.
think I should make my first...
Let's not put the pizza this time.
I'd better return the bag now that I'm finished with my delivery run.
Find that balloon here.
Be good now.
Yeah. Also, remember if you, even if you finish all your deliveries and then you drop in the bay, you fail because he loses the
I
pizza
don't see anyone around.
bag.
Now's my chance to change real quick.
Every pizza was delivered on time? This is good. When my customers are happy, I am happy too. Maybe I'll give you a bonus if you keep doing good.
I'm glad you're happy, Mr. Aziz. Thanks.
Let's do one more.
Parker, the delivery deadline is coming and you are only just now arriving? Get these pizzas to the customers right now.
You got it, Mr. Aziz.
I was
I'll
just
deliver
here,
those
Mr.
pizzas
Aziz.
before you know it.
Yeah, you get
That looks like a good place to make my first delivery.
you get really good at catching the balloons if you do it enough.
You made it, and on time. Good job.
All right, an empty delivery bag means it's time to head back.
Yeah, it is so hard to resist the urge to do all the flips and stuff. Apparently, this is a real song, by the way. The pizza time theme. It's called
You
like
did all right
Funicula,
this time.
Funicula, or something like
Maybe
that.
I'm not wrong to keep you on, eh? Keep up the good work and you will have a bright future here.
Wow, Mr. Aziz. Thanks.
Alright. You want to do one more, chat?
Please stop.
Let's do one more.
Hey, Parker, I have pizzas waiting to be delivered to customers because you weren't here. Hurry and deliver these and don't mess things up.
I won't let you down, Mr. Aziz. I'll start there.
Just in time. I'm starving.
So this next guy.
If you only knew. I'd better return the bag now that I'm finished with my delivery run.
Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
You actually turned out to be pretty good this time. Pizzas were delivered on time, and all my customers are happy. Make sure you keep this up, and maybe you'll get a bonus.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
Alright, let's get back to normal here. Let's stop by the Spidey store and pick up some upgrades. Actually, in my Comics Code video, there's a part where I recorded this specific Spidey store, just to show something off. Alright, finally get some nice combat upgrades. Hey, how's it going, Purist? Thanks for stopping by. Let's save really quick, because this game does not have an autosave. Alright. Let's go meet Dr. Octavius. EFAP video. Paris, do you mean you're doing your own version of EFAP, or are you on what's his name, Mahler's streams?
Harry! About time you got here. Otto's a busy man. I don't want to keep him waiting.
Sorry, Harry.
Never mind, let's go.
Whoa.
Harry, it's good to see you again. Otto, your guests are here.
Harry?
Otto, Rose, let me introduce my good friend, Peter Parker.
It's a huge honor to meet you.
Parker? My friend Dr. Connors told me about a brilliant student of his named Parker, who can't seem to stay awake in class.
Really?
I'm sure Kurt has beaten him up enough already, Otto.
You're right, of course. This is my wife, Rosie, without whom I would be lost. She is my assistant and inspiration.
Oh, I see, Purist. So you're making a video about
There
the
it is.
EFAP group.
Sustained fusion has never been possible before. Why?
Once the reaction reaches a certain point, it becomes impossible to contain and control it.
Exactly. Until now. Using tritium in the core.
Provided exclusively by Oscorp.
Yes, of course.
Yes, thank you, Harry.
As I was saying, tritium in the core lends the reaction more stability. And these arms are the key.
Amazing. How do they work?
Well, you see...
Peter, we don't want to keep Otto from his work.
In that case, Peter, won't you join us for dinner next time you visit? I'm sure Otto would be happy to explain more then.
I would love to. Thanks.
See you then.
I was
can't
like
believe
the,
I actually got to meet Dr. Otto Octavius.
I always liked what they did here and made Octavius like a really nice guy initially, and someone Peter really looks up to. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Purist. There is no way that Disney could make anything better than the extended universe. I mean, I myself am a big defender of the Force Unleashed games, which I get a lot of flack for, but they are so much fun and so good. Alright, so let's just do some more random stuff. Just gotta get some more hero points. And let's see.
Excuse me, I'm working my way through college selling grit.
Token here.
Oh, Spider-Man!
Give it to me straight. Do I look fat in these tights?
I think the police are chasing someone. A car just came through here going way too fast.
Yeah, exactly, Purist.
Sure, the police can catch those guys, but someone could get hurt in the meantime. Let me see if I can help.
Yeah, I think Starkiller is just such a cool character. He's the only character that can stand up to Vader, and it makes sense because he's Vader's apprentice.
You guys are in trouble now.
Ah, wrong button. There we go. Mother balloon.
Be good now.
Say thank you.
Yeah, the one annoying thing is that there isn't a ton of variety in these side missions here.
There are people trapped out in a sinking boat in the river, Spider-Man. You gotta help them.
Oh, I always hated the boat ones.
What are we gonna do?
This is a job for some kind of swimming superhero, but since none are around, I guess I'll have to do it.
Depending on where the boat is, it is so hard not to drop somebody in the lake.
I think I saw sharks.
Need a hand? Your boat seems to be sinking.
There are still people out there.
Need a hand? Your boat seems to be sinking.
Well, looking good.
I didn't talk. I read the first Force Unleashed book adaptation a long time ago. I don't remember it too well, other than his name being Galen Merrick, or however you say it.
Jeez Louise, it's always so...
Hey kid, how you making out? Listen, I got a new job for you to do, okay? There's these things called photo op tokens that I want you to find. I've marked them on your map just to spell it out real plain for you. Now get to work.
Whoa! Spider-Man! No! Stay back! Beat him up, man!
This may sting a little.
Yeah, I never really understood the whole photo op token thing because this is the only time those tokens appear.
Thanks for saving me.
No problem.
This is the only time those tokens appear in the game, and then you never see them again. Let's see. Photo op tokens, Mary Jane's apartment. Alright. Let's get to that Spidey store again.
Job.
So, should we go after Black Cat first, or go meet Mary Jane? Do whatever's closer. Okay. Black Cat? Alright, let's do Black Cat then. That means we gotta collect all these photo op tokens. That is true, Fractured. She will complain no matter what.
Uh-oh. Guess I'd better check out that alarm. I'd know that silhouette anywhere. I'd better catch her.
Naughty girl.
How's the view from back there?
It would be better if you slowed down a bit.
Yeah, the weird camera angles make trying to wall run up a wall really awkward. You're better off just crawling.
How's the view from back there?
It would be better if you slowed down a bit.
I did Fractured. It's been a while since I played it. It wasn't bad. The Spider-Man parts weren't... they weren't necessarily bad, but they weren't that great. But I thought the playing as Venom was pretty cool. That was a... that's not something you really get to do in other games, so that was fun. And I like jumping around with his like giant jumps.
Not bad. I actually had to push myself this time.
Hand over those jewels you took.
Jewels?
I saw you leaving that jewelry store. You know, the one with the alarm blasting.
Well, who doesn't
I
Fracture?
don't have any
Who doesn't?
jewels.
Wait, what's your name?
Me? I'm Black Cat. And I just crossed your path. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Whoa. Black Cat, huh?
I like this part where he's just talking to himself about Black Cat. Some of the stuff he says is hilarious.
Black Cat seems okay. Maybe a little bit of an attitude, though. I wonder if there's a Mr. Black Cat. Ugh, what am I thinking?
That's my favorite line right there. I wonder if there's a Mr. Black Cat. Ah, what am I thinking? Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, Fractured. It was a decent game, but... Yeah, and I don't... The symbiote wanting brains, I don't remember being a thing, even in the Ultimate Spider-Man comics. I do not remember that being a thing.
Problem?
Did it want brains to eat? I thought it was just, like, absorbing people's life force or something like that.
Somebody help me!
Whoa, I'd better get moving.
Yeah, I didn't love absorbing just random innocent people as Venom. I always just felt awful doing that. I didn't mind doing it to, you know, criminals and such, but
Easy.
to the
You're gonna
just
be
to
okay.
normal people, felt pretty awful. And yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the goblin monster thing they did in Ultimate. I prefer the
You the woman?
I prefer the more traditional goblin in a costume. Also, what's weird about the Ultimate Spider-Man game is that it does not actually fit into the Ultimate Spider-Man comics continuity properly. So, like, years later, they made a story arc that was just kind of supposed to reconcile the game with the
Thugs are holding
comic.
up that armored car.
It was just a confusing mess.
You really think you're going to win?
It sure looks that way, don't it?
Leave it to me.
Yeah, exactly. And fun fact about the
Web slinger just showed up here.
So, fun fact about the Goblin costume, by the way. In the first Spider-Man movie, originally Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin was supposed to wear a, at least a mask that was more traditional. That looked more like the comic book version of the mask, but they actually decided it was too scary for kids, and they wanted kids to be able to see the movie. So they went with that more mechanical-looking costume that he gets. All right, cool. Thanks for coming by, Purist.
Lucky for you, I pulled my punch. I totally lost this.
All right, let's go deal with Mary Jane. Yeah, I think it was like I think the original was going to be animatronic fractured. Yeah, and it did look really cool. But I do kind of get why they thought it would be too scary for kids, so it's understandable. And at least the one that they went with in the end, it did look pretty cool in the end. So, yeah, not the worst thing in the world. It's kind of similar to what happened in Spider-Man 3 with the black suit. The reason that they made it look so much like the standard suit with the web pattern and everything was they felt that the classic suit didn't look right on, like it didn't show up right in darker scenes on camera, so that's why they added the web pattern like the main suit, so that it would be a little more visible. Okay. That's Mary Jane dealt with. We don't have to actually talk to her at all because she's annoying. So objective complete. And let's just do some more hero missions instead.
What's up?
They said they would hurt me if I didn't call you. Oh, forgive me.
Oh,
now
guy.
you're in trouble. Surprise? You shouldn't have.
Which of you geniuses came up with this plan? Next time you ambush someone, check if he's a superhero first.
Hope this hurts. Ah! Can't see!
Yeah, you can blind these guys. I like it later on. I think there's an upgrade you can get where you can take away their
Bam!
their guns and hammers or whatever they're holding. I don't know what that thing is. Wrench. Another balloon. These kids cannot hold on to their balloons. There we go.
Be good now.
Thanks, Spidey. Balloons float, and sometimes they pop. Hey, Spidey!
Yeah, I see what you mean, Fractured, although, I mean, the red and blue shadows would have been extremely unlikely. But yeah, something a little more classic style would have looked good. Although I did think the Venom design in the end, if they had just made it bigger, it would have been a really cool Venom design. So, like the design that would go with in the movie, it's like that. It's got that like distorted web pattern and everything.
Surrender immediately.
It's not bad. It's just too small. Venom's supposed to be like monstrous, you know. But the thing is, if you play the game for Spider-Man 3, they actually did make it huge, and it looks excellent. Like it looks really good. So I'm really disappointed they didn't just do that in the movie.
Here comes Spider-Man! Man, you ain't nothing.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, see the cops keep shooting me.
Batter up. Hope your insurance is paid up.
There we go.
Good job, Spidey.
Glad I could be of assistance.
I think we can do the Daily Bugle mission here. If I remember right, this is the Quentin Beck challenge. Wait, no, it's not the Quentin Beck challenge, because if it were the Quentin Beck challenge, we'd have to buy. It would have given us a requirement to buy the grapple upgrade. Yeah, exactly. And part of the problem is that they cast Topher Grace as Venom, so you know he's not a very huge guy. Whereas in the original comics, Venom, I believe Eddie Brock is a bodybuilder. So you know they should have cast someone the size of like John Cena around the time. Was John Cena as like physically big back then as he was like 5-10 years ago? Okay. But yeah, just someone huge. Let's see.
Hey, Betty. Is Mr. Jameson around?
Pete, he just went in his office and he was fuming that you weren't here. Better go see him.
He was looking for me? Huh. Hi, Mr. Jameson.
What are you doing here? Get down to the sports arena, now!
Huh?
Quentin Beck has publicly challenged Spider-Man to go and prove he's for real. He's broadcasting on TV right now. I want pictures.
At the sports arena. Okay.
Oh, I guess it is. So we are doing the Quentin Beck challenge. I actually love this part. This is a really fun
So
part of the
Quentin
game.
Beck's gonna prove I'm a fake, huh? This, I gotta see.
Oh yeah, speaking of the texture upgrades, if you look here, the posters for the Quentin Beck challenge are all custom. I redid these from scratch. So now we're using the Spider-Man photo from the first movie, and then Quentin Beck's just a screenshot. And then, you know, same thing here. Too bad you can't go to the gift shop.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the event of the century?
See you back on Rumble now, Fractured.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the man we've all been waiting for. That most outrageous of conmen, the unscrupulous, the deceitful Spider-Man!
For those of you just joining us, Hollywood effects expert and Spider-Man critic Quentin Beck has issued a public challenge to the web-slinger. Bob, what do you think?
Well, Steve, it's a bold move, no doubt about it. Personally, my money's on Spider-Man.
All right, we'll have to see how it plays out. Here comes Quentin Beck now.
And now, your MC and host for this evening. You know his legendary work from such films as Cyborg Babysitter and Tears of an Alien Bounty Hunter. A man who has worked tirelessly for the entertainment of all mankind. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce that master of film magic and illusion, that expert of the unknown, the one, the only,
Thank you for coming, Spider-Man. I knew you couldn't resist.
I don't like people building a career off bad-mouthing me, Beck.
What about that newspaper man, Jameson?
JJ? He just has a knack for hiring good
I
photographers.
love how they handled Mysterio
Well,
in this
Spider-Man, now that you're
Very
here, let's get right to it. Your first challenge will be something you're supposedly quite good at. Rounding up criminals.
That's it. All right, whatever.
Oh, there's more to it than that. After you collect each criminal, deposit him in one of the 3 holding
Also,
pits
something
here.
about Quentin
And
Beck
by the
reminds
way,
me of
you'll only get a
a
point
certain
if you
guy
use
on
the pit
YouTube who
with
wears
the green
sunglasses
line.
all the time.
I'll be competing against
And,
you, and there will be 3 ways
has an
of
old man
criminals.
voice.
If I, with no so-called superpowers, collect more criminals than you in the allotted time, then the world will be able to see clearly what a sham you are.
I don't know what happened to make you so delusional, Beck, but bring it on.
Well, it looks like they're getting ready to start. According to the press release, the city's Department of Corrections provided the criminals Beck and Spidey will be collecting.
Right, Steve. And virtually every one of these convicted criminals is someone Spider-Man helped capture, including one celebrity criminal, Herman Schulz, a.k.a. the Shocker.
Well, it should be interesting to see how that affects the results.
Shocker looks so silly here.
It looks like they're starting.
You know, it's interesting.
Let's begin.
In the first game, Shocker is this like really intimidating, deep-voiced guy. And then in this game, he's just kind of a joke. I mean, he's still a little bit tough to fight, but he's not nearly as tough as he was in the first game.
Oh no, not again. Do you like my gadgets, Spider-Man? I perfected the technology on the movies to lure the death robots.
I don't know about your effects, but your education...
Yeah, I'm beating Quentin Beck down to like a science.
Spider-Man has taken an early lead. Clearly, this is one hero who knows what it takes to control a situation.
You're right, Steve, but Beck still has plenty of time. As a wise man once said, it ain't over till it's over.
I'm better than you, Spider-Man. And today, I'm going to prove it.
He's so much better than me that I'm beating him by like 10 points.
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
I love how much the criminals just hate me. Yeah, it was tough the first time around.
And Spidey has been showing everyone how it's done. Beck is going to have to do some fancy flying if he's going to make a comeback now.
The obstacle course is the harder part, though, in my opinion.
What do you have against me?
Are you still going back? I hadn't noticed.
Just wait for it. There we go.
What is your problem?
I mastered this trick on the set of Ninjas of Madness 4, Flaming Ninja.
You know, if the cool kids beat you up in school, you're really taking it out on the wrong guy. That's all of them. How about it, Beck?
You're very clever, Spider-Man. You obviously have more tricks up your sleeve than I expected. Still, this last challenge will prove who is the better man once and for all.
Is that what this is really about, Beck? Proving that you're better than I am?
I don't have to answer that. You're the one being tested here, not me.
Whoa. Sounds like I hit a nerve.
This is our last challenge, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen how cleverly Spider-Man can maintain his illusion of heroism, but now, all his supposed skills and abilities will be put to the ultimate test in a one-on-one challenge against
Also, I love
me.
how fake the
Here are
audience looks if you look at him.
Spider-Man. I have built an obstacle course. You
They're
will
just
start
static.
Here. All you have to do is reach the end of the course, hitting these switches along the way. I, meanwhile, will be manning an electric cannon. If I see you, you can be sure I'm gonna hit you with the cannon. Don't worry, the cannon is non-lethal. But once I hit you 3 times, the contest is over and I win.
That cannon doesn't sound too great, but if I back out now, I'll never live it down. Let's get this over with.
Well, I don't know about you, Bob, but from where I sit, things don't seem to be going so well for Quentin Beck.
I agree, Steve. He's going to have to do some pretty fancy shooting here if he wants anyone to take his claims seriously.
All right. Now
No,
that
they
you're
were
in
always
position,
static fractured.
Let's begin.
So, the thing about Spider-Man being, sarcastic and all that, he was, when he was fighting, he was, like, sarcastic and roasting people, insulting people. But, I mean, most of the time, yeah, he was like the sad sack, so to speak. if anything, what happened is that when Deadpool became popular,
Why don't you
they
just
made
give up,
Spider-Man more of
Spider-Man?
a PG-13 Deadpool and just had him
And
go be
disappoint
a
all my loyal fans.
happy-go-lucky, tee hee,
couldn't
look at me, I'm so
possibly do that.
random Joker all the time, and I really hated that. Yeah, you know, Fractured, it might be one of those things in terms of the crowd moving. I think you might just be like remembering the game looking way better than it was. That happens like with a lot of old games. In your mind, they looked way better than they actually did.
Even the audience.
And then you go back and play them, and it's
Beck
like,
is the
oh,
real
maybe
phony
this
here.
didn't look so great.
You're a sad little man, Beck.
I know you are, but what am I?
I can't believe you just said that.
This part is pretty easy. This next one is a little
Come out,
a little bit of a
wherever you
challenge.
are.
These
Very original.
the flipping blocks and then like the floating platforms at the end. Those are the toughest ones. Almost there. Oh, no. Oh. So close. Gotta take it slow. There we go. Alright, this is the real hard part.
You missed your calling as a playground designer, Beck.
And you missed yours as a rejected has-been. But that will be corrected soon enough.
Psychologists call that projection, Beck.
There we go. You can't see it, but my hands are all sweaty.
And as for you, Beck, stick with the movies. It's obvious reality is way too much for you to handle.
Ah, how could he? It isn't fair. He doesn't deserve the spotlight. It just isn't fair. Oh, he can't win. He won't win.
Seriously, does he not just sound like
Let's see how he likes it when I turn this
that guy?
to maximum power. Oh, what?
I love the way he
The
laughs.
laser is overheating? Oh, stupid machine! Work! Work! Come on, work!
Problems with your laser, Beck? I hear there are pills for that now. This was too easy, Beck. I guess I should thank you, though. I really needed some good press for a change. See ya.
No, it's not fair. It's not fair. He shouldn't have won. All the work. The obstacle course. Yes, the obstacle course was good. Oh, the electric cannon. The electric cannon. Why? Why?
Hey,
there's Shocker
what was it
escaping.
like competing with Spider-Man? Is there anything that guy can't do?
Beck! Beck, what does this do to your theories about the web slinger? Are you ready to admit you were wrong?
Hopefully that's the last I'll hear from Beck.
Webhead! Looking good!
Yeah, I always love that event. It's such a fun part of the game. Alright, what's up next? Alright, more hero points. Clone Wars Obi-Wan. Oh, is it James Arnold Taylor? Fractured Filter? Nice.
No kidding.
Actually,
Hi,
fun
my
fact,
name is Spider-Man,
James
and I'll
Arnold
be your
Taylor
superhero today.
was the voice of Spider-Man in
I just saw someone get his car stolen.
Spider-Man
At
Friend or
gunpoint.
Foe,
They
I
went
think.
that way.
So Friend or Foe is that game that came out after the trilogy that had... Basically, it had the character designs from the movies, but that's about all it had. It's that one where, like, Nick Fury recruits you to fight off, like, a symbiote invasion or something.
Yo, check it! Spider-Man! What else?
Yeah, it was not the best game, but it wasn't bad. But it wasn't, like, great either.
Not cool.
Okay, listen up. You're definitely going to want to remember this.
It was
You can
very, very
counterattack
much
with a
designed
web
for
after
kids.
dodging. Just press the web button after a successful dodge.
Like, if you thought this game was toned down, yeah, with the Black Cat design. That game was really toned down. I remember Black Cat in that game was, like, very... You know, not ugly or anything, but it's, like, very, very plain looking.
You are...
Yeah, so the PSP version actually
you see, we should've said.
exclusively had Carnage in it.
Thanks for saving me.
You got it.
Hi, my name is Spider-Man, and I'll be your superhero today.
A car just hit that guy. He needs to go to the hospital.
It'll be all right. I'm on the job.
No.
Don't worry. You're gonna be okay.
Seriously, flipping this guy around cannot be good for him.
Thank you, Spidey.
Thanks. We'd better get this patient to the OR. Stat.
Probably just have to do one or two more of these random missions.
Did you know that dodging interrupts just about any other action? That means you can try to dodge an attack even if you're in the middle of an attack yourself. Must be nice to be Spider-Man.
Well, I hope he has good health insurance for action.
Hi, back at you.
In this town.
Hey, I think the police are chasing someone. A car just came through here way too fast.
I'd better put a stop to that getaway car before someone gets hurt. Tag, you're in.
Wrecking the car. Look out!
Go.
Man, give me that back.
I know the game tends to give you tougher thugs to fight as the game goes on. Because now a lot of these guys are like dodging my attacks and blocking them.
Come on already.
They don't do that initially. Later on, you get like those huge guys that just block almost every attack.
Whoa! Spider-Man!
Let's deal with the web slinger first. No.
This was a bad idea. Can't we all just get along? Break it up.
It's done here.
What is this?
There we go. Get to the Spidey store. Pick up some upgrades.
Webhead, looking good.
Yes, finally. The fourth part of the air combo. I use that so much. We do a
Need
random
help?
mission here.
Oh no! Someone is about to fall!
Oh no. If only there were a superhero here.
On my way.
I can't hold on much longer.
You're safe now. I have you.
You rescued me. Thank you so much.
Alright, why don't we go have dinner with Dr. Octavius. Best Buy.
Ah, Peter, welcome.
Otto and I have been looking forward to seeing you again. You two chat. I'll go check on dinner.
Thank you for having me.
I don't know how I would manage without Rosie.
This dinner scene
When
is
you
so
find
nice
a
and
woman
wholesome.
for you, Peter, don't let her go.
Same in the movie.
I digress. Here, let me show you something.
Actually, Dr. Octavius, may I ask you something?
Hmm?
The fusion reactor is brilliant, but how will you control the reaction?
Ah, that is the secret, isn't it?
I'm afraid the lecture will have to be delayed. Dinner is ready.
Ah. Well, I'll explain it over dinner, Peter. Shall we?
Dr. Octavius's theories are amazing. My head is still spinning from talking to him. Oh no. Mary Jane's play. If I hurry, I can still make it in time.
Oh, no, not Mary Jane's play. Will we make it in time, chat? Will we make it in time to see her play? Yeah, exactly. Octavius is way cooler than Mary Jane. Well, imagine my shock.
Covered from here. Let's do this.
What? Not now. How about a little consideration for other people's time? Ooh. It's like
You know,
you have
I always
something
wondered who
against
these
me.
like weird paramilitary guys were.
Why tonight, guys? Aren't diamonds forever? Couldn't you have waited a day?
They never really explain where these types of thugs come from.
Trust me,
'Cause they're not.
you're getting off
They're obviously
easy
not
compared
normal
to
street
me.
thugs.
You okay?
Yeah, it is fun to pile drive them. But I forget if I have the pile driver yet. I don't think I do.
Great. Just kick off, guys. I'm not late or anything.
Get a job!
One thing I used to do was actually kind of like hide in the fire. So it's just like hard to see anything. I just thought it was
Stopping?
fun.
I guess I finally have your attention.
Spider-Man! I should have...
I'm putting a stop to this right now.
Alright. Now to catch Mary Jane leaving the play. Because we missed it. Yes, Fractured, he totally was. They yell that all the time. Get a job!
Jameson, what are you doing here?
Well, there's this beautiful girl in the cast.
Did she say Jameson? Someone shoot me now.
Stalking girls now? Well, that's pretty pathetic, don't you think?
Oh, Black Cat's back.
Or is she on your naughty list, too?
Not exactly. What do you care anyway?
No reason. Just dropping by to say hi. By the way, remember those guys you beat up the other day in the art gallery?
I remember.
Well, it turns out there's a whole ring of them. I just happened to find their hideout the other day. I could show you. If you can take a break from the peeping Tom routine, that is.
Sure. I really wasn't spying, you know.
Fun fact, when I was redoing Black Cat's textures, I used Jessica Alba's face as a base for her face.
You're getting a lot better at following me. I think there may be hope for you yet.
Hey, I was just going easy on you before.
I'm glad you decided to come. I think we got off on the wrong foot.
What made you come get me?
Isn't that what you do?
Well, yeah, but...
Hey, I can be nice. I don't always bite. Unless you want me to.
Come on now. Don't fall behind.
So, nice night, huh?
No need to be nervous. Do you always take your time like... Come on, let's go.
I mean, her kitty's good too, Purist. You know?
How far is this place?
Not too far. Just stay with me. You're finally here. I was just about to settle in for a little nap. All right, let's go.
Be almost there.
There they are, as advertised.
Get the rest of the stuff in the truck. We gotta get out of here before Spider-Man shows up.
Nice sculpture.
Seriously, compare that voice to Mary Jane's. So much better.
All right, fellas. Show me the Monet. Hey, Cat, where'd you learn to fight?
care of herself in that city.
You guys give a volume discount? Hanging in there, Cat?
Against these chumps? Give me some credit.
There we go.
You know, we actually make a pretty good team. Cat? She took that statue. I must have sucker tattooed on my forehead.
Do another mission.
Cat took that statue right in front of me.
Spidey!
Hi, my name is Spider-Man, and I'll be your superhero today. Why wasn't I watching her?
Spider-Man,
I
you
knew
gotta
Cat
help
was a
those
thief.
people. They're
They're on
trapped
a
on
boat,
that
aren't
freaking
they?
boat.
Yep.
This does not
Again
look
with
good.
the boat.
All right, I'll find some way to help them. Guess it's good this costume isn't dry clean only. Oh, I think I saw a shark. Let's get you out of here.
There we go. Yeah, just stand in the middle of the street, lady.
Don't worry, I'm here to rescue you.
Ugh. Great, I got a spam bot on Twitch.
Hang on, I've got you.
Spam this spam bot really quick. If I can figure out how. Port and spam. Spam bot. And there we go. There we go. Yeah.
Can you imagine swallowing some of that water?
Please help!
Just the thought gives me...
Yeah, exactly. Twitch and Kick are
gonna
full of
make me hurt
spam
you.
bots for some reason.
Thank goodness.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
I like how I just zoomed in on Spider-Man holding a purse.
Here you are. No charge for delivery.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so this chapter is
can't
literally
believe Cat
just
did
the
that.
Google assignment. Why don't we go to the Spidey store? We can find one. Yeah. For all of YouTube's faults, most of those spam bots are usually in the comment sections. They're not usually in live chats, and when they are, they're usually pretty easy to ban. It totally was. It totally was fractured. Alright, let's not do that just yet. Actually, I might hold off on that for a bit.
Get a job!
Let's go Spidey store. Oh, I just gotta get that swing speed upgrade. Ooh, the web hammer. I love the web hammer. And there we go. There's the pile driver. Yeah, well. Hey, you know what? I'll welcome the Spurgs. At least they're real people. They're commenting. They're hanging out.
Need a hand?
Spidey, you have to stop those robbers. They're holding up an armored car.
Let us go.
Quiet. Guess break time is over.
I have noticed that all the Twitch spam that I've seen has all been for this, like, the same website.
All right, Spidey's
So I'm wondering if
Don't let those guys get away. Don't worry about us.
maybe, I don't know,
Shame on you. This is a traffic hazard.
can you ban words on Twitch? 'Cause if you can, I might just do that.
Take a nap, Sap.
Give me that back!
Uh-oh.
Start her up, we're out of here.
Tag, you're in.
He's been great! Run for it! Spider-Man, go!
Getting robotic sounding, that's not good.
Whoa! Spider-Man! I got a cousin that can do that.
Sounds okay on my end. Choppy.
If you only knew.
Oh yeah, I'm hearing it now.
Oh no, my balloon!
Not sure what's causing that.
Careful now.
What do we say?
I'll never let my balloony go again.
Because it's running normally on my machine. Let's see if maybe there's something with the game capture here. If that does anything.
Hey, Spidey!
Did that help?
Need something?
Spidey, you have to help me. They... Oh no! They're here!
Oh no! Please don't throw me in the briar patch.
Cool. Yeah, I just changed a setting on the in OBS,
So much for
so
you.
that might be what it is.
Good hustle, but you lose points for stupidity. Surprise? You shouldn't have. You guys are such a nuisance.
There we go.
Lost again?
Random missions here. Oh, maybe we can fight some bad guys in a hideout here.
Excuse me, I'm working my way through college selling grit.
I don't want to go to school.
Random citizen needs our help.
Problems?
Hell, I just heard gunshots.
Surrender immediately.
Eat lead.
No one's getting shot on my watch. Lucky for you, I pull my punches.
Give me that back.
This was a bad
I love how whenever
idea.
you take away their guns, they just go, "Give me that back."
Hey, give me that back.
fall down.
Thanks, Spidey.
Glad I could be of assistance.
Help!
Hey, look out! Here comes Spider-Man!
Try not to run into my fist with your face.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my uncle saw me playing this game,
Coming at ya!
and I was beating up these female thugs like these, and he's like,
Sure thing.
"This game lets you beat up girls?" And I proudly went, "Yeah."
Yo, Pally, move already! Get out of the way! Hey, Spidey!
Problem?
Spidey, someone's car is being stolen!
Won't someone help? I'm being robbed!
Okay, no time to lose.
I'll help, but I'll probably destroy your car in the process, so keep that in mind.
Hey, pull over.
Wrecking the car!
Now we turn it up a notch. Bam! Is that all you got?
You are so scared!
Oh no, not another balloon. These kids cannot hold on to their balloons.
Careful now.
Spidey.
I'll never let my balloonie go again.
There's also only like 2 kids in the entire game. They just keep reusing them. There's that little boy with the black hair and the yellow shirt, then a little blonde girl with a pink shirt.
Spidey, over here!
Hey,
Oh no, someone's about to fall!
Please, save me!
Well, I guess I better get right on that.
whoa, I'd better get moving.
A web slinger!
Please, hurry, Patty!
I've got you. Don't worry.
I thought I got her.
Don't worry about it.
Exactly, fractured. Shit.
Hi, my name is Spider-Man, and I'll be your superhero today.
The cops are chasing some maniac. Can't you do something?
If that chase keeps up, someone could get hurt. I'd better help stop those crooks.
Hey!
Someone's in trouble. Let's help them out. If we can get to him.
You should have stayed away.
Oh, gang war.
All right, truce till we get rid of the spider. Get it!
Can't we all just get along?
Oh, man, you ain't nothing.
You're going to hurt someone.
No.
Break it up. Find a safer line of work. I think you zigged when you should have zagged.
I like how that lady in the pink is just standing right there in the middle of a gang war.
Spider-Man, over here, quick!
Hey.
Spidey, I just saw... oh, I can't do it. I'm sorry, Spidey!
You're too predictable, Spider.
Oh no. Please don't throw me in the briar patch.
Right.
Oh!
Say goodbye, Spider-Man.
There we go. Ooh, another gang hideout. Oh, there's no one here. I'll just take your token and leave.
The web slinger.
You know, I never really did these challenges. They all seem kind of boring. Alright, let's do one more of these here.
Oh, Spider-Man!
What you need?
Spidey, that man got hurt. Can you get him to the hospital?
Yeah, alright, bye.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
I'll get him there right away.
I'm walking here.
I know swinging isn't super relaxing, but try to relax.
Yeah, exactly, James. Those like challenge things weren't a ton of fun, but the pizza stuff was entertaining, so I did that. Yeah, I think you missed the Mysterio bit, well, Quentin Beck bit, James. I was telling Fractured I didn't realize just how much Quentin Beck reminds me of a certain guy on YouTube that always wears sunglasses.
Spidey. Thank you, Spidey.
Thank
There
you,
we go.
Spider-Man. We'll take it from here.
Which reminds me, why don't we go do some more pizza deliveries? We're not too far. Mysterio levels. The hardest Mysterio thing I remember was the well, actually, you know what? Fighting those weird clown things, those actually were a bit tough. But overall, I don't remember Mysterio being too hard. I mean, the only real gaming challenge, like the only massive challenge with Mysterio is that final battle at that convenience store. I mean, ooh. One of the toughest battles in gaming, right up there next to the Electrocutioner in Arkham Origins.
I got a bunch of pizzas to deliver and you're late. Always, you are late. Well, now you have to hurry. Get going.
No problem. You can count on me.
I need you to get back here as soon as you finish the deliveries, Parker. The orders don't stop coming just because you are out on a delivery.
I'll start there.
Oh yeah, you're... That is the Quentin Beck event, James, I think you're thinking of, that I beat a little earlier. The part where he's not really Mysterio yet. It's the part right before Shocker escapes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that one is kind of tough. It's mostly those two, what do you call them? Mostly the two parts with the moving platforms and then the ones where the platforms keep flipping over. That's where I had the difficulty.
Oh, cool. Thank you very much.
I'd better return
Guys
the bag
shooting
now
you?
that I'm finished with my
Sure, you
delivery.
can dodge all day long, but how about being a little more proactive, huh? Take the bad guy's guns away by tapping the web button. Man, that's a good feeling. Oh yeah, it works on guys with other types of weapons too.
Yeah, well, in my case, James, I've played this game a million times. And so that's probably why I got through it so easily, is because I just remember all of this stuff so well now. Let's swing from a helicopter. Oh, it exists, James. There is an ear rape version of this song. I've heard it.
Good, Parker.
There's a million of them.
Everyone got their pizzas. Good job. Keep it up, and there will always be work for you.
I'm glad you're happy, Mr. Aziz. Thanks.
The game is really glitching out right now.
I have many pizzas that need delivering, and you are late, like
But I'm
always.
afraid to restart it
You're the
because
only delivery boy
Dolphin
here right now, too, so you must deliver everything.
doesn't
Don't
play the
be
most
late.
nicely with OBS.
Don't worry, Mr. Aziz. These pizzas are in good hands.
It's actually kind of funny that I'm using Rumble Studio and using OBS to stream to Rumble
I
Studio,
think I should make my first delivery over there.
considering how much the OBS maintainer hates Rumble. You want to flip the pizzas?
You have to be careful. That pizza will get ruined if I flip too much. It's hard to resist doing aerial acrobatics, but the pizza won't survive if I'm not careful. Careful, Spidey. Remember, pizza doesn't like being flipped. Oh boy, I have a bad feeling about the condition of these pizzas. It's gonna be a miracle if those pizzas are even recognizable anymore.
Yeah, that was so much fun, Fractured. Just like swinging from the helicopters. One of the during one of the Mysterio parts, actually, you can do that, and you can.
It's a freaking mess.
I'd better return the bag now that I'm finished with my delivery.
It's crazy. He never said if I flip the pizzas, Mr. Aziz will flip out. I remember him saying that a couple times. But yeah, you actually don't have to take the weird floating things to Mysterio at the Statue of Liberty. You can take the helicopters, and they'll get you there too. You can also get to Ellis Island, I think, with the helicopters. Mr. Aziz is gonna flip out.
Parker, pizzas only get tossed before baking, not after. What are you doing to my pizzas?
Please, give me another chance, Mr. Aziz. I know I can do better next time.
Poor Peter. Alright, let's do it right. Well, James, you have no idea how many small children I've helped with their balloons so far
I
today.
have many pizzas that need delivering, and you are late, like always. You're the only delivery boy here right now, too, so you must deliver everything. Don't be late.
Don't worry, Mr. Aziz. These pizzas are in good hands. I think I should make my first delivery over there.
Actually, James, there's only 2 kids, but I've helped them like 5 times each. Deathloop of pizza delivery. Oh, there's one game I don't ever plan to stream.
You made it, and on time. Good job.
All right, an empty delivery bag means it's time to head back.
Well, that's the funny thing, James, is that there's only 2 kids, but they all have, like, 10 parents. I guess their parents must be in one of those polycules.
This should be a safe spot to change.
Yeah, so Fractured, basically the joke is that there's only 2 like
did
kid
all right
models,
this time.
but
Maybe
there are
I'm not
maybe
wrong to keep
10
you on, eh?
different adult
Keep up the
civilian
good work,
models.
and you will have a bright future here.
And so they just
Mr.
randomly
Aziz,
pair
thanks.
an adult and a kid. So. Yeah, exactly, James. It always reminds me of that joke in 30 Rock.
I got a bunch of pizzas to deliver, and you're late.
Where they're talking about New
Always,
York,
you're
they go
late.
to Stone
well, now
Mountain,
you
Georgia.
have to hurry. Get going.
And the guy
I
in
won't
Stone
let you
Mountain
down, Mr.
goes,
Aziz.
down here, we call it Sex Criminal Boat.
That looks like a good place to make my first delivery.
Okay, I can't move. What is happening here?
Get a job!
Sergey's in here? Why didn't I see him? Hey, Sergey! I don't know why. Rumble's not showing me your chats. How's it going, man? What on earth is going on with Rumble Studio?
I got a bunch of pizzas to deliver, and you're late.
That looks like a good place to make my first delivery.
There we go.
Please stop!
Oh yeah, Fractured. Deathloop was made by the same
Hard to
studio that.
resist doing aerial acrobatics, but pizza won't survive if I'm not careful.
Deathloop is made by the same studio that did the Dishonored games, Arcane. After Deathloop, they went on to make Redfall, the highly successful vampire game.
And on time. Good job.
That's it for the pizza. Now to get back and return the bag.
Sergey, I don't know if you're telling me that you are doing well, or yeah, Fractured. I think I gifted Deathloop to James just to torture him. Yeah, Sergey, I don't know if you're actually telling me you're doing well, or if you're quoting Mr. Ditkovich in Spider-Man 3 when he goes, "You are a good woman, I am good man."
You did good, Parker. Everyone got their pizzas. Good job. Keep it up, and there will always be work for you.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
Alright, let's see how much more we got. Because there are only a limited number of pizza missions.
I have many pizzas that need delivering, and you are late, like always. You are the only delivery boy here right now, too.
Yeah, let's just
I'll
get that.
start there.
Sergey, who's making the Blade game? Alright, this guy's hiding in this weird spot.
Oh, good. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's not going to be good, Sergey. If Arcane is making the Blade game,
That was my last
it's not
delivery.
going to be good.
Better hurry back.
Especially considering the, I think the studio founder or whatever, who was responsible for the actual Dishonored games, he's gone. So. Part of this song is making me think of an invention exchange from MST3K where Joel made a pig into bagpipes. Fractured, I assume this isn't the same Joel that's
You actually turned
acting
out
as
to
a
be
golf
pretty
ball
good this
in
time.
Last of Us.
Pizzas were delivered on time, and all my customers are happy. Make sure you keep this up, and maybe you'll get a bonus.
Wow, Mr. Aziz, thanks.
Alright. More pizzas.
Parker, the delivery deadline is coming and you are only just now arriving? Get these pizzas to the customers right now.
No problem. You can count on me.
I think we're almost done with the pizza missions, actually.
I'll start there.
This game is just being too buggy.
All the world is my dressing room.
Spider-Man! Over here, quick!
I don't see anyone around. Now's my chance to change real quick. I'll start there.
There we go. Interesting, Sergey. Well, I probably won't watch it because I have no interest in Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Who orders a pizza and expects it delivered up there on a window washing platform? What is wrong with these people?
Just in time. That's it for the pizza. Now to get back and return the bag.
It's done here. I mean, James, if you want, I have this entire track ripped on my YouTube channel. This and then the opening theme to the
Every
game.
pizza was delivered on time?
So,
This
you know,
is
if you
good.
want, you can just rip it
When
from
my
YouTube
customers
and make
are
it your alarm
happy,
sound.
I am happy too. Maybe I'll give you a bonus if you keep doing good.
Wow, Mr. Aziz, thanks.
It's mission 9, jeez. I thought there were only like 8.
Hey,
Oh, let's just skip the cutscene.
Think I should make my first delivery over there.
Sorry, lady, I got pizza to deliver. Another window washer.
Just in time. I'm starving.
Again, with the window washers. What is with these guys ordering pizzas?
You made it. And on time. Good job.
What is wrong with these people? Seriously, what? I'm supposed to deliver pizza to you? Like, did they expect Spider-Man was going to be the one delivering their pizzas?
Thanks very much.
All right, an empty delivery bag means it's time to head back.
Sergey, the definition of insanity is trying to deliver pizza to a guy sitting on a scaffolding.
Every pizza was delivered on time? This is good.
Alright. I'm hoping 10 is the last one.
Oh,
Yeah, if people like this, then yeah, I might
I got a bunch of pizzas to
do...
deliver and you're late. Always, you are late. Well,
Since
now...
I started with 2, I don't
think
know
I should make my first delivery over there.
what the next one I would stream is. I don't know if I'd want to do 3 or go back to 1, or if it might be
Back at ya.
fun to like try some other Spider-Man games out and then come back to the Raimi ones. So yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely...
Have to be careful. The pizza will get ruined if I flip too much.
I will definitely stream other Spider-Man games at some point, though. But yeah, I was thinking about, like, Edge of Time is one that I've been wanting to replay and stream for a while. So I might try that. Because the... Yeah, it's an ultimate... Web of Shadows is a really good one, too, gameplay-wise, even though... The writing in Web of Shadows is awful, but... Yeah, the gameplay is really good. As for... Yeah, Shattered Dimensions is the first one in the... so there were, like, 2 Beanox games that were, kind of a more simplified version of... more simplified Spider-Man games. Shattered Dimensions is one, and then Edge of Time is the second one. Even though Shattered Dimensions is a little cooler with having more Spider-Men, I think Edge of Time is the better game.
That was my last delivery. I better hurry
Because
back.
So Shattered Dimensions was written by Dan Slott, who is a terrible writer. But Edge of Time is written by Peter David, and it is a really good story, so I would want to play that. Thing is, Shattered Dimensions has a PC port, but Edge of Time doesn't, so I would have to emulate that. Which I've done, but it doesn't exactly run at the best frame rate.
My dressing.
You did good, Parker. Everyone got their pizzas.
Yeah,
Good
maybe I'll
job.
try
Keep
streaming
it
Edge of
up,
Time next.
And there will always be work for you.
I'm glad you're happy, Mr. Aziz. Thanks.
Another one? Jeez. How many pizza missions are there?
That looks like a good place to make my first delivery.
Yeah, well, actually, Fractured, I think you're mixing up the timeline. So Web of Shadows came first from Shaba and Treyarch. And then once Treyarch, once Beanox stopped just doing
Careful,
ports.
Spidey. Remember, pizza doesn't like being flipped.
So once Beanox was given the ability to make their own Spider-Man games instead of just doing ports, then they started making Shattered Dimensions in 2010 and then Edge of Time in 2011.
Careful, Spidey. Remember, pizza doesn't like being flipped.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
But yeah, I agree that the swinging was never as good in any Spider-Man game after Web of Shadows. Web of Shadows was the last one that had good web swinging to it. Beanox made the Amazing Spider-Man games after that, and they just didn't feel right. And now the Insomniac games, it's better, but it still doesn't feel as good as this game or even Web of Shadows. So. Yeah, I agree about Neil Patrick Harris. It was kind of weird, but Neil Patrick... So in Shattered Dimensions, each Spider-Man is voiced by a voice actor that has previously voiced Spider-Man. So Neil Patrick Harris was in, I want to say, the MTV Spider-Man show, and that's why they got him to voice the Amazing One. Josh Keaton voiced Ultimate Spider-Man because he was in Spectacular Spider-Man. 2099 was Dan
You did
Gilvezan,
all right
who
this time. Maybe I'm not wrong.
did the voice in, I think, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Then Noir was my favorite of the voice actors, Chris Barnes, who did the voice in the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. And then Edge of Time changes it up and just keeps to
Parker,
Josh Keaton and
the delivery
Chris
deadline
Barnes.
is coming, and you are only just now arriving.
But this time, Josh Keaton is voicing
Think I should
Amazing,
make
and
my first delivery over
Barnes is
there.
voicing 2099. Spider. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Sergey, is that I just don't have any faith in Hollywood to do things right. On a boat? You gotta be kidding me. I hate boats in this game.
I have to rein in the stunts. The pizza's gonna be destroyed.
There we go.
You made it. And on time. Hey, good job.
Yeah, I don't know that they'd be able to do it right. Plus, if they're doing, I don't know, is the new noir movie going to be live action? Because I don't know, Nick Cage just seems, I like Nick Cage, but he just seems too old to play Spider-Man.
You made it, and on time. Good job.
Just in time. I'm starved.
That was my last delivery. I better hurry back.
Oh, okay, so it's the animated thing. I guess that makes more sense, but yeah, still, I'm not getting my hopes up for really anything that comes out of Hollywood these days. Alright, so I think this is going to be the last pizza delivery for the day.
Every pizza was delivered on time? This is good. When my customers are happy, I am happy too. Maybe I'll give you a bonus if you...
Sergey, that is just wrong.
I'm glad you're happy, Mr.
Ben
Aziz.
Reilly
Thanks.
is his own character. He's a clone. He was the clone, the main Scarlet Spider clone of Spider-Man. That is just not right. Don't do that to Ben Reilly. That's just not right.
Come on, Spidey, quick!
All right, so I think, yeah, we should probably wrap up for today. So that'll be, I think that'll be it for today. I do have to get going. But what I will do, so next up, I think I will try and stream on Monday maybe afternoon, since Monday is Memorial Day. So, you know, if you're bored, you're looking for something to do, I know a lot of people are, you know, come by and hopefully I can entertain you with a little more Spider-Man game, Spider-Man lore, whatever it is. And who knows, maybe we'll talk about some topics as well instead of just playing games. Thank you, James. Yes, I am the top pizza delivery boy. And not like in those all those movies that you find on the internet. I actually deliver pizzas with no holes in them. But yeah, so this was great. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate everybody coming by. And yeah, this has been a great stream. Thank you guys for making it fun. And I will see you all hopefully on Monday. Take care, everybody.